quick audio test. Alright, I think we're good to go now. So yeah, this stream is definitely out of the blue. I decided, Catholic card circling the new icon. So yeah, I decided instead of doing the stream, like Class 380 came out a couple weeks ago, but I decided to do it with the mature mode, the Class 158, because of like the new timetable it brings. But the Class 380, it's gonna be the main focus of this stream. I'll check out the Class 158 eventually, but the main focus is gonna be the 380. And I'm gonna check out like some of the new timetables across the new routes, so on, not new routes, new timetables on new routes, so on and so forth. But now, I'm losing my train of thought, pun somewhat intended. There we go, the introduction. You know, I heard a lot of people complaining on YouTube that this train like sounds exactly the same as the Class 700 in pantograph mode, even though this is how it sounds in real life.
In this
So even though it sounds similar, people are still complaining for some reason. I don't know. But the sounds,
380 was manufactured
from what I
by
heard,
Siemens
are
between
accurate.
2009 and 2011 and is part of the Siemens Desiro family of trains, which also includes, amongst other units, the Class 185 and Class 350. They were initially planned for the proposed Glasgow Airport rail link. However, this project was cancelled on the 17th of September 2009 due to budget concerns caused by the global financial crisis. Set the master key to on. This enables the driving controls in the cab. Turn the cab light off. There are no set rules on the usage of the cab light. However, using it at night or in tunnels may impair the driver's vision. Set the saloon lights to on using the train management system.
Alright, it's pretty neat.
It is important to ensure the saloon lights are on as part of maintaining a comfortable passenger environment. The saloon lights can also be turned off and on using this switch in the driver's cab.
I think it's easier to use
Set the
it from
exterior
there.
lights to daylights to indicate this train is operational.
Doesn't look like day to me. Looks more like night. But whatever, we'll do what the game
Daylights are
tells
typically
me.
used between dawn and dusk, with night lights on between dusk and dawn. Unlock the left side passenger door. The first units entered service on the 8th of December 2010 on the Ayrshire Coast Line and the Inverclyde Line. Before this, in September of the same year, the commissioning of the Class 380 had been suspended temporarily while some of the initial teething problems were rectified by Siemens.
Interesting seat designs.
Lock the doors before departure. Set the direction switch to forwards.
Pretty cool looking though, I like it.
The DRA is to be used once stationary at red signals. It is good practice to use at stations where the previous signal was showing a restrictive aspect. When set to on, it cuts and prevents power from being applied to the traction motors. Drivers must attempt to check the signal ahead before proceeding. If the driver cannot see the signal ahead, they should proceed at caution until it is visible. The train is now ready to depart. Sound the... In the UK, the horn is generally only sounded at whistle boards and in emergencies. It is also used when approaching trackside work sites to alert trackside workers of the train's presence.
Well,
Except in emergencies, the horn should not be sounded between 11:59 p.m. and 6 a.m. This directive is known as the nighttime quiet period. This train features a combined power and brake handle.
Well, here in America, we use the horn
To
pretty
release
much
the brakes and apply
whenever,
power, pull the
unless
handle
it's a
towards
quiet
you.
zone. But doesn't matter if it's like 3 in the morning, we're gonna keep you up with the horn. Unless it's a quiet zone. But even then, they can still sound it in an emergency. Huh, it has ETCS. Didn't know they use that in Scotland.
Now that you've built up some speed, on level grades you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors. When coasting, always remain vigilant of the grade, as changes could cause the train to speed up or slow down.
Yes, this is just
Keeping to speed
overhead,
limits
no
is
third
important.
rail.
If you begin overspeeding,
this
apply
train.
a small amount of braking force by moving the combined power and brake handle away from you.
And I'm not going to do the tutorial for the Class 158 as I already know how to use it and I don't want to waste too much time. Just want to kind of hop right into it.
You're approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the combined power and brake handle into the braking range. Nice job. The train has safely come to a stop. You can now use the passenger door controls to unlock the doors on the right-hand side.
So, this like little gangway area is supposed to sort of like expand and retract to fit with other trains.
This Scotrail Class 380 is a 3-car unit, of which 22 were built. 16 4-Class 380 units were also built for use on various routes out of Glasgow. Drive to the next station and complete passenger duties unguided.
Now I know that I think there's like a gameplay pack for the Edinburgh to Glasgow route, something with like engineering works or something. I don't know. There's some kind of gameplay pack that I don't own that's supposed to like sub on to one of the routes, but only adds like 1 or 2 services anyway, so I'm not really missing out. Don't have that main map yet. where we started. Kind of annoying, I can't rotate my head
Good work.
360
That concludes
degrees.
all the basics of operating this train.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we're gonna start with Cathcart Circle. That received like a major overhaul, like new update, timetable, bring it all up to modern standards. So we're gonna check that out first. Alright, start with a short scenario and do a short timetable. And probably do some stuff with the class 158. Probably do like a scenario or a timetable relating to it. I know, Fife, I forget how to pronounce it, but the circle line, Fife, circle, this route right here, is gonna be getting like an update soon, like a free route expansion. Well, let's start with scenarios. Alright, so yeah, that's just with the 380. Yeah, so the 158 adds 3 scenarios, Hamburg to Glasgow, and 3 to this route. Nothing on Cathcart Circle, though. Alright. I'm probably gonna start off with the timetable, actually. Yeah, this timetable is bare bones. This one's got a lot more going on. 314, though it doesn't, I know they said in the article, it doesn't run anymore in real life, or at least, like, very seldomly, but it's been huge. They put on this route to represent some of the rolling stock that's not in the game. Alright, so 158 has, I think it's mostly AI service, but does have 2 depot runs, same for the 170. Same for the 385. No, there are a couple of our AI stuff too. I'm thinking we start with the timetable. Start with the timetable doing yeah, we'll do it at rush hour, and this one will take 30 minutes and do the loop. Hopefully we'll see some good stuff. I know Class 801 is also supposed to be AI layered. Right, that's interesting. For our first task, we gotta do one couple. Yeah, we got. It's a lot busier now. It's a good sign. They didn't teach me how to uncut bullets, so I'm figuring this out myself. How do I do this? Oh boy. This is, something. Use back here. Gotta look stupid, don't I? How do I uncouple this? Actually, first, maybe I should... Or do I have to do it from this cab? I genuinely don't know. I don't think it matters which cab. I'm gonna be running late. It's gonna take me forever to do this, isn't it? Alright, let's close those doors up first. Maybe it's here? Figure this out. It wouldn't be that. How do I do this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's see. See, let me set this cab up to be, I don't know, a bit. Yeah. Make sure all the, yeah, probably, yeah, put that up. Put that up. Alright, I think I'm figuring it out. Alright, I think I'm starting to figure it out. Okay, yeah, now that door has to close. That door has to close. That door has to close. This has to go up. That has to go up. That ideally should be closed like that. Now to figure out where the... Oh, I think I figured it out. I think. Did I? No, I didn't. Maybe, okay, I'm gonna figure this out eventually. I look completely stupid, but, alright. Maybe, alright. Oh, alright, it's the screen. Uncouple. Confirm. Do we get it? We got it. We got it. We got it. Alright, alright. Now... Alright, we got it. We got it. Finally. That took way longer than it should have. But we got it. Now we're probably gonna be running wicked late, so... Let's get a move on. Ish, that was complicated. Right. Normal. 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 Okay, we're good. Alright. Daylight. Oh, look at that lighting glitch. Oops. Alright, looks like I'm not running late, believe it or not. I'm not gonna pull an Amtrak. That's nice. Let's 20. It's the middle of July. It's gonna be hot, so just put on the air conditioning. Alright. There we go. Oh, am I running late? Yeah, never mind. I am running late. I'm running 2 minutes late. Could be worse. Could be worse. For the typical Amtrak performance, I would be considered early. For the typical Japan Rail performance, I would be fired on the spot. Alright, let's try and make up some lost time now. Yeah, that lighting glitch is slightly annoying. Oops. Alright. Now, alright, so the interior lights are on. Or maybe I'm not gonna be late because of this signal. Yep, here we go. Look at that, we got class 380. Or not 380, 385. I'm the 380. I don't know why I keep mixing them up. See, this guy right here is meant for more long distance travel, while our train's meant for more commuter trains. Even though the interiors kind of look identical. And you could probably easily use one for the other. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be late. I don't know how I haven't figured that out by now. Maybe we're not gonna be too late. We'll make up the time somehow. Forgot how many signals are on this route. It's been forever since I played it. The old timetable definitely felt pretty bland, so this new timetable is a much needed breath of fresh air. Now I know how to uncouple this thing. Alright. Yeah, I totally forgot what this route was like. And the timetable is supposed to be like very in depth when it comes to like which trains do what tasks throughout the day. They definitely did a good job with it. The old timetable is very linear, but this one's much better. We got the 4-car unit. slightly late, only by 2 minutes. Yeah, and stations are very close together. Almost feels like a subway, but above ground. Wonder where that line leads to. Might have to check out in free roam if it'll let me. Oops, still getting used to the way his train performs. Yeah, I overshot that platform by a lot. But I noticed there are collectibles that haven't been collected. Why have the doors just not opened? I didn't open that car for some reason. Whatever, I'm running late now. Alright. Oh, now I unlocked the other side. Alright, yeah. There we go. Oh boy. This run is getting interesting. Hopefully we can get back on time by the end of this run, but I doubt it. A little too fast. Look at the map, seeing if like anything will pop out from this line underneath me. Or is it above me? Above, underneath, wherever. It's underneath.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use a help point.
Alright, I think that's our first passenger we've picked up. These stations are very close together. Half of them you can probably just walk to. By the looks of it, seems like we might end up making back the last time by a couple of stations. Hopefully soon. Yeah, very short station stops. And we're already off to the next station. And the speed limits, they tend to change a lot in this route, really going up and down. Here's a collectible that has not been collected. I shall collect the bowl. Okay, that was a horrible. That was horrible. Whatever. It's like 10 p.m. I'm recording this stream. My humor is gonna be a bit dry. Whoa, wait, oh, I'm speeding. But there's another train over here, I want to see what it is. But I'm no longer speeding, it's another class 380. Do a slightly better job of keeping to speed. And, you know, I think if I'm within the minute, I'm gonna consider that on time, so I'm gonna consider myself on time. Waiting for a sign? How about this one? What if I don't like this sign? Huh? What if I want another sign? Consider that. Now this sign is not that much better. Man, they can't come up with good signs in a game about trains. Who would have guessed? Oops. I'm speeding. But look at that, I think... Is there anything special? I think that might be a Class 801. But I gotta keep my eyes on the tracks. Stay focused. My mind gets distracted quite easily. Just gotta hope that if I pursue a career in the rail industry, my easiness of being distracted is not a problem. I doubt it will be, but you know, it happens. Wonder, is the train I uncoupled from still kicking around here? I have no idea. Looks like there might, yeah, it seems like there are a couple of Class 158s here, maybe a Class 170 or two. Look at that, I am officially early. Went from being like 3 minutes late to being early. Was I a little aggressive with my driving? Yeah, I might have went full throttle and full brake, but whatever, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. And we will arrive back to where we started. I think I have to stop speeding all the time. Seems like it might be a tad bit of a wait to get into Glasgow Central. We've got an award for driven 7 miles. That's it? We're already getting an award? Just stepped foot in this train for the first time practically and we're already getting awarded. While I'm waiting, try and get a closer look. So I think we're waiting for that train to return from the depot or something. Only thing is, there's so many tracks. Like, I feel like we should be able to run parallel to each other, but guess not. Gonna be crossing paths, I guess. Yep, we are. That's why. Why does the speed limit jump to 90 for a brief moment? That's a bit strange. But only for a split second, because right down to 20, like a centimeter after. I can just barely make a class 800 in the distance, and the red signal kind of caught me off guard. There we go. There's class 158. Yep, class 800. Can try and get a photo. There's another one coming in from behind. There we go, we can get both them in one photo. Well, that's clearly the best I'm gonna get. Maybe I can take a better one, but I want to try and get a photo of like both the 380 and 158 in a single shot. And we're clear to enter a station now. And there's a class 800 going who knows where. Definitely stands out among the sea of Scotrail blue. So let's see what else we got here. 385, 380, 314. Or 385. No, it's 38. 314, but crimson. It's a Creators Club livery, not the one I made though. 158. Two more 158s. Yeah, now 158. 380. 314, I didn't make. No, 170. That's what I was kind of on the lookout for, but there's ought to be some kicking around here somewhere that I just aren't here yet. And there we go. Arrived on time. Alright. Somehow got platinum despite all my speeding. Alright, so that was Cathcart Circle checked out. Yeah, let's see what the 158 has in store. We'll just check out the air route, see what there is to do. So, let's see. This is like 5A circle. Yeah, I don't think they didn't add the 158. Yeah, I think they're waiting to like update it for the new branch line before they add that. But you have some scenarios involving it. So I guess Edinburgh to Glasgow. So yeah, it's the regular timetable. That's a downgrade. It's only those two. No real tours or freight. I guess there's wasn't really freight to begin with. Still, it seems like a bit of a downgrade. But it still has more services, so I guess that's something. So, swear options. So we have some for this one. It seemed neat coupling up to a 170, but I don't know. Serious no? See, I could do another 380 run. I don't want to make the stream run too long though, and all we have for services are depot runs, kind of boring. Well, actually, take a look at the mastery real quick. Yeah, Scotrail Express. 6 scenarios or timetables. Could do one or the other, but I think, yeah, I should work towards that. Do Edinburgh to Glasgow and just give a timetable a try. See if it's improved at all. Once again, we'll do it at rush hour, so do a full run. When's that January? July. Is it 25th, I think? That's fair. I forget where all the big safety system fuses are. Where are they? Here they are. Just kind of check out the controls. I think the exterior, aside from the livery, is identical to the Midland mainline version. The main difference just lying in the interior. that isn't working for some reason. Whatever. Oh, the array's on. I feel like there isn't really too much to look at Glasgow in this route. I guess if you can kind of get your camera out of bounds and explore, but I feel like most of it is kind of confined. Alright, see what the new timetable has in store for us. Probably nothing too special, but we'll see. Wonder how fast we can get this thing to go. This route kind of feels like a mix of like long distance and commuter. I don't know. It's kind of it's an interesting mashup. Very unique. I guess the real question is, what will the layers be like at Edinburgh? Like, will we get Class 170 layers and whatnot? This acceleration top speed on this train, I mean, 90 miles an hour. This route has, what, 100 mile an hour top speed? It's only 10 off. Well, the acceleration feels like kind of slow. Like, it makes sense for shorter runs, but not really for long distance. But I'm doing long distance because it'd be cool for a video. Yeah, I don't know. Timetable still feels kind of empty. Yeah, I admit. Kind of feels a bit underwhelming. Especially considering it doesn't have like rail tours or freight railway treatment or anything like that. I don't know, I feel like they could have done a bit of a better job with the new timetable, but it does have more services, so I guess that's something. You know, variety is also important, too. Look at that, there's some Class 170s in that depot. Okay, that's something. That's something. Got like nobody on the train. This is not Amberg Waverly Rose train to terminate. It Passenger information screen already got that wrong. Let's get some more information scrolling around. Not gonna stare at it for too long though. Gotta focus on the track itself. Although the speed limits change a lot less compared to Cathcart Circle. So, you know, I could admire the train a bit more, but at the same time, it's not as engaging. But the next station is, whatever that said, that's not the next station. There are a couple glitches, that's something. That's not very good. I don't know. The main selling point for Scotrail 158 is just the timetable and scenarios that come with it. I mean, it's nothing that new, it's just a rescan of an old train, but, like, you know, it comes with timetables and scenarios, so, you know, it will let it slide normally. Considering a lot of the glitches are still present, and I feel like the timetable is a little underwhelming, could have done a bit better, just whatever. I don't like to complain about it too much. If that's a complaint I can say for the forums or something. So the top speed of this train is 90 miles an hour, but yeah, push it a little, see if we can get it to go a bit faster. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to go any faster than 90, but I'm gonna keep it at full throttle, and if you hit a downhill section, you might be able to get a bit faster. Starting with speed. Yeah, having some trouble sticking to the speed. I mean, basically going this train's top speed is just because the route's pretty flat, I can't really hit 100. start to slow down. No, it has been forever since I played on this route, so I kind of forget what the old timetable was like, but this one does feel fairly busy, but then again, it is rush hour. I mean, it did that on purpose. Naturally, rush hour is going to be busier, but yeah. Still. I guess just the real question comes with Edinburgh and that whole area, how busy it's gonna feel. Alright. Why is it taking forever to... There we go. Why are the doors already closing? What's going on? Whatever, we're leaving in a second anyways. Not all of them closed. What? Now it's making me unlock them. What is going on with the doors on this train? Yeah, the doors are not in sync at all. Alright, finally. Alright, let's see if the destination panel is still inaccurate. Next station is Falkland High. Okay, that's actually accurate. But then since this is Waverly Road terminate, which, yeah, that is where it'll terminate, but I guess that's saying the end destination, so, and then it says the next station is Beaumont, which it's not. So, I don't even know what it's trying to tell me. If you're a passenger, you're probably better off just ignoring it. It's gonna cause more confusion than answer. It's gonna create more questions than answers. Not too much traffic so far. Yeah, it seems like most of it is still Class 385s, which makes sense. They're more suited for this kind of route. I guess the 158s, they feel more like they'd be sort of extra trains for rush hour. Just to throw in a couple of extra services. Especially considering this is on the electrified route, except for the handful of services that are shorter and probably run off the map into unelectrified territory. So we got a slight downhill, but yeah, it's still, for the most part, almost perfectly flat, so we're not gonna get too much speed. But we are just barely making over 90, almost at 95. Yeah, and we're starting to slow back down now, so that ain't happening. Yeah, like I said, Cathcart Circle is definitely a bit more engaging. This or especially this train, you can't just put into full throttle and watch it go. Until the occasional station stops. I guess if you're into that kind of stuff, you just like sort of doing that, then it's perfect for you, but I don't know, I think Cathcart Circle, the start and stop action grabs your attention better. And it's a bit busier too. Who knows? We have pros and cons. It'd be like a more relaxing run like this. Although when I'm not recording, I do usually listen to music while I'm driving, which does help with my attention span. Because yeah, I do enjoy playing the same games, but I mean, I like to say my attention span is short, but look at a lot of people nowadays, and you know, maybe it's not too bad. I feel like most people would be bored within like 5 seconds of playing this kind of game. Meanwhile, I can go for like 5 hours. I don't know if it has a vehicle with that moves and has wheels, chances are I'm gonna like it. I just kind of come to realize that by now. Like, I don't know, if it has wheels and it moves, chances are I like it. What can I say? probably start slowing down now. We are on time, though. That's good. And, almost perfect stop. Close enough. Yeah, the doors are still a tad bit glitched. A little bit glitched. Got a lot of passengers at this station. Yeah, I don't think the doors are supposed to act like that. I think they're all supposed to close at once. Alright, about halfway there. So, very small amount of track right here. I wonder why that's there. Yeah, and the route is still looking very flat, so I'm not gonna get much faster than 90. And we're at a lot of action points, though. Yeah, still mostly class 385s. Haven't seen too many other 158s. Wonder if you could couple like a 385 to a 158 and have them both powered at the same time. I doubt it, but that would be interesting. And yeah, I overshot me. Technically, I'm still on the platform, but I'm supposed to stop here. And for some reason, these doors aren't closing. Or opening, rather. Oh, wait, they are. They're just... The doors are glitched, so they're taking a tad bit longer. I don't know. A little bit longer. It's starting to get closer and closer. I think... Yeah, so... Yeah, traffic seems a lot busier here. That's good. But, yeah, I think this station is where the Hamburg to Glasgow line on Fife, whatever it's called, circle starts. I wonder what that little station is for. That doesn't look like much of a station. That looks pretty abandoned. So yeah, it's been a pretty straightforward run. Not sure if I'm gonna do any other runs after this, maybe like one short Cathcart Circle run or something. Now I think of it, I think this is the first live stream I've done. Doing like a review of a new DLC that doesn't involve me playing one of the scenarios. I guess it's just more focused on the timetable nowadays. Yeah, I'm gonna overshoot the platform. Why is that one green? Yeah, I forgot because it's not collectible on this route, so it just kind of placed them in as static objects, and I guess they chose different colors. And yeah, I severely overshot the platform. Whoops. Oops. Well, at least it didn't completely overshoot it. Technically, a couple of my doors are still on the platform, so, you know, not a total failure. Alright, now is when we start to get into a more interesting territory of the route. It doesn't... Oh, it does have the 801. Okay, that's something. That's something. I appreciate that. When I arrive at Edinburgh, I'll, go on foot and, like, check the destination board, see if there's, like, FIFA Circle Line timetables. This stretch is a bit longer, but slightly uphill. I just want to see if I can hit 100, but I doubt it. It's no downhill. I do like how, the 170 and the 158, you have Scotland's, it has it both in English and in, like, the traditional Scottish language. It's pretty cool. I wish some of the other Scotrail units had that too. It's a nice little touch. Yeah, speed limit's gonna decrease, so I'm not gonna be hitting 100. There's another 158. Now, if I had the PC version of Train Sim World and I had access to the PC editor, I'd love to be able to merge routes. And if I can merge the timetables too, that would be amazing. Because imagine like having this route and Thief Circle merged and being able to seamlessly go from Glasgow to Edinburgh and Edinburgh up north into Thief Circle without having to switch between different routes. And imagine if this route and Edinburgh to Glasgow were, this route and Cathcart Circle were merged. And you can drive all the way from that route to the other route. But they're not connected, unfortunately. Just a thought, it would be really cool. Well, other routes could you do that with? Like, you could do it with Neverker Justin and Thunder Ramp. Even though they are technically separate time periods, they're close enough you can make it work to merge the two. Are there any? Oh yeah, Ryan Rothstein and Bruce Ignored. You can merge those two. Main Spencer Ban and Mantel Ban. What others? When it comes out, you could do Cajon Pass, the San Bernardino, or Cajon Pass is already out, but you can do that. Merge it with San Bernardino line when that comes out, and Antelope Valley. So that'd be another triple merge you could do. You also like merge a bunch of routes in. Let's see, a bunch you can merge in like London and link them up, probably using the London Underground, but then you'd have to like model some of the interiors for the station buildings and whatnot. That might not work the best. You can merge New York to Trenton with Long Island Railroad. I don't know. I think it'd be a cool concept. Especially considering you can merge, like if you're able to merge the timetables. That's what would stick out. Would it get pretty laggy from all the services? Yes. But would it be cool? Yes. I don't know. I just think it would be cool. Just the idea of being able to seamlessly transition to other routes, like a really long route. But it would also probably have to like add the feature of having multiple saved games. Because I would love to be able to have a free roam game that I could just play on forever. Not have to worry about resetting progress because you only have one save game at a time. If TSW5 comes out, that's a feature I'd like to see. The ability to create multiple saved games. That's a feature I've been suggesting since the TSW1 days. But of course, saved games are a little broken, so I can see why they're not. That's not really on the priority. They still kind of have to fix that. Hopefully, they fix it. Like some saved games work, sometimes they don't. It's a bit of a mess. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Maybe I've just been playing too much Trains 2022 lately, and the ability to merge routes and have multiple saved games has really captivated me, but TSW's timetable mode has spoiled me, and I want to have the timetable mode along with being able to do those mentioned things. should in this section. Maybe. No, it seems like car is starting to accelerate. Yeah, it must have some kind of speed limiter or rev limiter or something that prevents it from going past like 93 or something. You know, I feel like a train like this would do an all-stop service, but this is a limited stop service. Kind of interesting. Maybe it's because of the slow acceleration is why, and I guess that makes sense when you think of it that way. Since the acceleration is slow, it gives it for a longer distance, less stopping. It's a faster accelerating train like the class 385 for start and stop. Alright, starting to enter the Edinburgh area soon. You can see the tram line up ahead. I feel like there should be way more services for a tram line, but it's not like it's drivable, so it's not the biggest deal. I got a lot more action points than I thought I would. See what surprises way at the depot and yeah, it's a bit more full now. Yeah, these are all class 800s. Slow down a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot they had the HST, and it's supposed to be like the Scotrail HST, but since I have a livery for that, I just went with the GWR. Hopefully someday we'll get the Scotrail HST and they can replace that with the proper variant. But it's better than nothing. It still looks pretty cool. And you can always go into livery at our Creators Club, get a Scotrail livery for it, go into scenario planner, free roam, and drive it like that. But, you know, in timetable mode, it's not going to work that way, so that's why it'd be nice to see. just in time. Yeah, we were like pretty much on the dot with, I think, yeah, we were like just about on the dot with on-time performance there. Of course, the doors take a little while to load, so, or not load, close, so, yeah. But even then, still, between the time we had to actually stop at the station and for it to tell us to close the doors, it was pretty much on the dot accuracy. You know, maybe I am cut out for working for Japan's railroads. Maybe. Shouldn't get too cocky. But, yeah, there's the HST, like, AI service, so yeah, I guess it did add a bit more variety than I thought. I mean, yeah, it wasn't an article about it, I just forgot. So, yeah, I guess the timetable is a bit more in depth. Just surface level, it's kind of bland when it comes to playable services. That speed limit change really sneaks up on you. Yeah, so a couple of the trains on that side left. But yeah, I'm still willing to bet that's an 800, 801, whatever, same thing. Only difference between the 800 and the 801 is the 800 has a more powerful diesel engine. The diesel engine on the 801 is only meant for emergency use. They advertise it as all electric, but most all electric trains are actually all electric, so I don't know. But the class 800 is designed for mainline unelectrified service, while the 801 isn't. I don't know what I'm yapping about. Alright. And my predictions are correct. Alright. Got platinum because there's kind of impossible to fail a service like that. Would you shut up, whatever safety system is going off? There we go. Oops, so those are the wrong doors. Alright, let's see. Where are the... Okay, so... Yeah, those are stations on the Bife Circle line, so yes, it does have... Yeah, it does, so... I'm not sure how frequent they are, but they are there, so it makes me happy. So, just know they're keeping up with that. Now, to say how many formed of 6 coaches, yeah, that would mean it's class 170. Sweet. Alright, I guess the timetable is better than I expected. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's stream. I know I said I might have done a 3rd service, but it's kind of a might, and it's getting late, so I covered the essentials of this one, 380 and 158, so thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys